Hello, this is Chris from the Cinema Savvy Movie Podcast, and I'm back today with another reaction. This is for the Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice official trailer 2, which went up today. Was up last night, I think, on Jimmy Kimmel Live in the US, but we got it this morning. This is my first time watching it. I can't tell you how hard it was. Like, I had to hold off all day from watching it. I've saw, like, in my sub box reviews, like Jeremy Johns, Chris Stuckman, stuff like that. Held off on watching it, so I literally know nothing about what's in this trailer. But I have heard, from what I have heard, that it is very divisive again, just like all the other DC films. Some people love it, some people really hate it. So I'm going to keep this intro short because I just want to get straight to this and watch it because I've been waiting all day to watch it. So we're going to watch it together. I'm going to talk a bit about it afterwards, and yeah, we'll take it from there. So I'm going to click play now.
Who's that? You must be new. That is Bruce Wayne.
Mr. Wayne, Clark Kent, Daily Planet.
What's your position on the Bat Vigilante in Gotham? Civil liberties are being trampled on in your city. People living in fear. He thinks he's above the law.
The Daily Planet criticizing those who think they're above the law is a little hypocritical. What'd you say? Considering every time your hero saves a cat out of a tree, you read a puff-piece editorial about an alien. You could burn the whole place down.
I wanted to see Superman save a cat.
Maybe it's Gotham City and me. We just have a bad history with freaks dressed like clowns.
Boys! Bruce Wayne meets Clark Kent. I love it. I love bringing people together. How are we?
Lex.
Hi, hello, Lex. It is a pleasure. Ow! Wow, that is a good grip. You should not pick a fight with this person.
No.
You know the oldest line in America, Senator? That power can be innocent.
You're gonna go to war. That son of a bitch brought the war to us. You know you can't win this.
Oh, Batman looks awesome.
The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world. Kong versus Bat of Gotham.
I can't wait for that.
Iconic. It is a three-syllable word for any thought too big for little minds.
It's time you learn what it means to be a man.
Stay down! If I wanted it, you'd be dead already.
If man won't kill God, the devil will do it.
What have you done?
She with you?
I thought she was with you.
Wow, okay. I feel like that's just basically showed me the entire movie. I'm going to be honest, I kind of preferred that other teaser that came out, the one yesterday. That to me sort of didn't reveal too much. It teased enough so you could speculate and come up with your own suggestions of what might happen. That to me, in that 3-minute trailer, was like, this is your first act, this is your second act, this is your third act, here's the movie condensed down 3 minutes. And I think that spoilt quite a lot, actually. And obviously that was Doomsday at the end. It's great to see Doomsday in there, but I did think that maybe they would hold off showing Doomsday, maybe, and save it for a future Superman film to obviously go with the storyline Death of Superman. And seeing Doomsday in this, it's really making me think that this film is way too crowded. I mean, it was anyway. We've got Batman, so we've got to establish him as a new character in the series. Alfred, we've got all the Robin past by the looks of the suit. Looks like they're doing the whole Jason Todd thing where the Joker's killed him and the Joker's referred to in this. You've got Clark Kent again and really establish him because Man of Steel did a really piss poor job of doing that. All the people at the Daily Planet. You've got Wonder Woman. Rumours that Aquaman's going to get a cameo, and the Flash, and every single other member of the Justice League. Lex Luthor, and now Doomsday as well. To me, this is going to be too crowded and it's going to bog the film down. If this film isn't like 3 hours long, then there's just too much stuff going on. Too many cooks in the kitchen again. And how many more times do we need to see a superhero-related thing where, you know, there's too many villains or there's too many subplots or it's too meandering? Spider-Man 3 did it. Amazing Spider-Man 2 did it. And even to some extent, Avengers Age of Ultron did it. And it just seems like filmmakers aren't learning from their mistakes. I mean, Spider-Man had too many villains. And if the film that probably has the biggest comparison to this one, in that they want to launch this entire new franchise off and connected universe off of one movie, it's Amazing Spider-Man 2. I mean, the plans before that from Sony were that they want Amazing Spider-Man 2, 3 and 4. After Amazing Spider-Man 2, they wanted a Sinister Six movie, and we saw that that didn't pan out. They wanted a Black Cat spin-off, and they thought, yep, this film's going to be so good, everyone's going to love this one movie, and then we're going to just, like, parade through and just do masses after masses of films. And it seems like DC want to do this as well. And all they're banking on is the name Batman v Superman. They know that everyone's going to see it, myself included. I'll hold my hands up to this. I'll be there opening day for it. But the trailer didn't quite get me as hyped as I hoped. The fight between Superman and Batman itself looks incredible, right out of the comic book. I've mentioned this before that I'm currently reading The Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller, and I'm loving it at the minute. I haven't quite got to the Superman fight yet, but I've seen that in the animated film they did of that. It looks awesome. I think Affleck looks great as Batman. The voice, he's not doing so much of a deep, gravelly voice. To me, from this now, I've seen more Batman. I think Michael Keaton's still going to be my favourite, but I like the sort of robotic, enhanced distortion to his voice when he's in the big sort of mechanical power suit. That looks great. But going back to Doomsday a second, like, the whole Doomsday thing has been rumoured for ages. Like, people were saying that if you freeze framed the first trailer that came out where Wonder Woman gets knocked back by something and then she sort of like crouches and looks like tilts her head a little bit, if you pause it and look in the corner, you could see like a little sort of bony protrusion kind of thing out the side of the screen. And even people then were speculating that it was going to be Doomsday. There were rumours from like the script room that Doomsday was going to be in there, and now we can sort of see that it is. And the rumours that Lex Luthor sort of creates Doomsday from the DNA of the dead General Zod, it looks like that's going to be the case. And as I say, the film has just completely ruined all that. I mean, how cool would that have been if you just go into this film expecting the film to just be the fight between Batman and Superman, with Lex Luthor in the mix, and then all of a sudden Doomsday shows up out of nowhere and you haven't seen him? That would have been incredible. So now, and then even the trailer just completely shoehorns in Wonder Woman, so I expect that's how the film's going to go down as well, that she's just going to show up out of nowhere and everyone's just got to sort of, you know, accept her. We need to touch on another thing as well before I close out. Jesse Eisenberg as Lex, I'm really not feeling it, and I think that's really going to let the film down for me. Everyone was talking about Bryan Cranston when the initial casting was like coming out. It was fresh off of Breaking Bad hype. Everyone loves him. And I could see him playing a really good Lex Luthor. I don't think he'd be my first choice to play him. I think they could have gone with someone sort of like a lot more closer to maybe how he appeared in the animated series, the 90s one. The thing is, I never see Lex Luthor when I see him. It's just Jesse Eisenberg to me. You look at him in stuff like Zombieland or Social Network, he looks like he's playing exactly the same character like that. Now, granted, his character does have some quite cool lines in this one. Like, I like the one where he says, psychotic is a 3-syllable word for people that aren't smart. I can't remember what exactly he said, but he said something like that. That was a great line. But I just think his performance is good. It looks out of place in this new continuity, in all honesty. It looks like something from Batman Forever or Batman and Robin, it looks too jokey, it looks too over the top, and I would have liked something a bit more sort of in line with comic books, someone like older, someone wiser. And there's even rumours as well, I think, that this isn't actually going to be Lex Luthor. This is like Lex Luthor Jr. or something, and in this continuity, Lex Luthor's died. So again, I don't like that about it really. So yeah, it's sort of a little underwhelmed from this. I was honestly more hyped from that one we got yesterday. It was short, to the point, showed the whole conflict between Batman v Superman without any dialogue. It was great. Yeah, and now I've seen this, and with Doomsday, and we know that the ending of this is going to just try and one-up Man of Steel in terms of destruction, which already had way too much. It looks the same, it's just ash-covered city, fallen skyscrapers, Doomsday jumping through skyscrapers, he's got the laser eyes thing, it's exactly the same. It's just going to be the Zod fight again, ramped up to 11. And I was kind of hoping that this film was just going to focus on Batman v Superman, and sort of by the end of it, in like the last 5-minute montage or last 15 minutes, whatever, set up the Justice League stuff. But now they're throwing even more villains into the mix. I think that it's going to get too convoluted. I think there's going to be too much going on, when I think a film like this should have been more tightly made, really focus and develop the relationship between Bruce Wayne, Clark Kent, Batman and Superman, and throw Lex into the mix to try and stir things up. And just sort of have the action be between Batman and Superman, and really sort of establish and develop their sort of personas and how they're different, but ultimately how they're very similar at the end. I think it's just going to be too busy of a film. If this is like a 2.5 hour film, I think there's too much stuff going on that it's going to feel rushed. Maybe we'll get a director's cut. I think that was rumoured not too long ago, but I don't know. So anyway, that's sort of my reaction to the trailer. Just sort of closing out, I think Wonder Woman looks okay, but we haven't seen her act yet, so that's still sort of iffy whether she's going to be any good. Anything else? Everything else we've pretty much seen, really. I like that Clark Kent's actually doing the whole journalism thing now. I really wanted to see that. I don't think we'll quite see him as the bumbling, sort of nerdy kind of character like we did in the Christopher Reeve ones, which was a nice different persona to his Superman one and a good foil for his superhero alter ego. But I like that they're actually doing that. So hopefully we get a shred more humour. I know DC have said they want a no jokes policy. If that turns out to be true, I don't know. But yeah, so of course I'll see it. I'm a huge superhero fan. Batman's my favourite. I love DC. I just don't know if DC films are going in the direction that I would like them to, or the tone is right for this one. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be proved wrong. Maybe I'll come out saying that, yeah, all the Justice League needed to be in there in like a quick montage at the end. Yes, Wonder Woman completely fit the movie, and Doomsday needed to be in there. But we'll see. So we've got to wait until March. I expect we'll probably get another trailer close to the time, or maybe we'll get some TV spots, which I'll do reactions to if people like that. So yeah, that'll do it for my reaction today. Be sure to comment below. Let me know what you thought of this trailer, if you like the reaction or not. If you can recommend anything else that I can do a reaction for, I mean, I'll be happy to do that. I want to sort of push this as a new series. And also as a fun little thing, let me know, are you on Team Batman or Team Superman? For me, it's obvious. Yeah, just Team Batman all the way. But yeah, so get involved with the channel. You can follow us at Facebook, on Twitter. We're on Letterboxd as well. All the links to that will be in the description. So yeah, stick around on the channel. We're going to be having other stuff. This month, we're going to have a Star Wars month. We're going to have reviews for all of the 6 films. We're going to have top 10 countdowns, things like that. We're really going to push the Star Wars stuff because it is 2 weeks today until Force Awakens comes out. So that's going to be immense. Tonight as well, we'll have our Good Dinosaur review up, as well as this, obviously. So yeah, you know, get involved with the channel, get commenting, get subscribing, and yeah, that will do it. So thank you for watching.